Let me tell you a story about this new financial system that's about to become normal dialogue in every living room in America and the world. Sit back, relax, but fasten your seatbelt. Bitcoin was born as a vehicle for global transactions, yet in practice, it's a colossal disaster that cannot be fixed. The architects behind it, better known as the Satoshi Nakamotos, were forced back to the drawing board and re-engineer Bitcoin, and what came out of it was XRP, not out of preference, but out of necessity. Meanwhile, anyone who has been watching this market with a sharp eye and a true understanding of what lies beneath the surface can see the real power structure emerging. Ripple and XRP have stepped onto the field with strategic precision. Their alignment with the U.S. Treasury and the evolution of the new Federal Reserve into a truly federal institution for the first time ever has positioned Ripple and XRP at the very center of a financial transformation. Even SWIFT, the old guard of global banking, is being cornered into cooperation. When legacy systems are compelled to adapt, you know a new era is not coming, it has already begun. When you examine these moving parts at the highest echelons of the most powerful government on earth, the United States of America, you arrive at one unmistakable conclusion. The global stage is fully set. XRP and the ISO 20022 tokens are not merely participating, they are primed to dominate this new financial landscape. Those who are paying attention, those who are positioned, those who are accumulating at these absurdly undervalued prices, you are standing in front of the gateway to generational wealth. We are witnessing what may very well be the final act before the full reset, the last dance. Once the liquidity shock arrives, backed by a supply and demand that will be truly savage in nature, and the true titans step in BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, and once the hundreds of quadrillions in global capital begin migrating through this new system, the scale of the wealth transfer will be beyond comprehension, beyond precedent, beyond imagination. If you're here now, congratulations. You still have time, but not much. When you hear about it on Main Street Media, I can absolutely assure you it is too late. Good luck to all of you, and enjoy this short movie.
This has to be my wildest XRP find ever. A find that links a 1992 movie to the Federal Reserve, to Ripple Swell 2025, and even Bearable Guy. So in this movie, Martin Bishop leads an eclectic mix to hunt down this black box, a device that can crack every bank, every government node, and every encrypted rail on the planet. Quite conveniently, a tool that could literally reboot the entire financial system. The NSA contract Martin's team claiming that they need the black box for national security reasons. But they quickly realize that the NSA's story doesn't add up, and someone else wants the box for something much bigger. Cosmo, Martin's former partner, reveals his plan to use the black box to take control of global finance, starting with the Federal Reserve's private transfer networks. When the team hack into the Federal Reserve's node, you can clearly see on screen XRP262, but it does not stop there. Later, when Martin's talking with the NSA agents, his partner is standing by the road and we see a evergreen shipping container pass by under the X on the San Francisco Bay Bridge. Evergreen? Does that sound familiar? The same evergreen that was under an X at the Ripple Swell 2025 event. The shipping container in the movie passing by just miles away from the Ripple headquarters in San Francisco today. And what does evergreen in gematria come up as? Bearable Guy.
If you're watching before Christmas, listen.
Andrew, I'm still got one interview left, so I don't think it would be prudent to give any hints. And I think that there's a very, very good chance that the president will make an announcement before Christmas. But it's his prerogative whether it's before the Christmas holidays in the New Year's. But things are moving along very well.
Scott Bassett just warned you, Donald Trump is going to select the new chairman of the Federal Reserve before Christmas. My prediction is Brad Garlinghouse is a top candidate, if elected, this is going to send XRP to the moon. I'm talking about a $30 XRP. Do you understand? Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple's CEO, is part of the World Economic Forum, met multiple times privately with Donald Trump, who is the current president. If he becomes the new chairman of the Federal Reserve next year, I expect XRP to be the face of the new financial system. You can no longer deny the fact that crypto technology is replacing the traditional banking system, and crypto, the reset, is officially here. Make sure to share this information with as many people as possible. Let them know the truth.
I think all of you are going to be very surprised in the very near future about what XRP does now that we have the ETFs eating through the OTC desk and the dark pool volume. There's not a whole lot left over there. My guess was there was somewhere between $1 billion and maybe up to $2 billion available on the OTC and dark pools. They've already eaten through about 800 million XRP here in just the first week from that. So that's either half or almost all of what was available on the OTC desk and the dark pools. As soon as that is gone, and we're getting more ETFs, more spot ETFs for XRP are launching, and we still don't have the big dogs at the table yet. We still don't have BlackRock, and we still don't have Vanguard, we still don't have Fidelity. I think they're all coming to the table in the very near future with their spot ETFs for XRP. So that would put, if those three came online, we would have more spot ETFs than Bitcoin. And we, people are like, well, they're only going to buy off the OTC and dark pools, and we're never going to see price appreciation. Strap in, because it's not going to last that much longer. We already saw some price movement today. You're going to see some crazy price movement when there's no more available supply through the OTC desk and the dark pools, and they have to go to the exchanges. We already saw a glimmer of this over there on Kraken last week, where we saw XRP at a high of $91, which registered. There's been lots of high prices in the past on BitTrue and Bitstamp and some of these other ones where people video it. But like you go back to look for it and it's not registered. This $91 registered on Kraken.com. So look out. I think a lot of people are going to be very surprised that a lot of what I've been talking about for the past 18 months is going to come to pass here.
Crypto has been in the news time and time again, and I just want to share that I am on the board of Ripple. Ripple is XRP. And so when people ask me the question, why did you join the board of Ripple? I joined the board of Ripple because XRP serves a purpose. It's a function that facilitates cross-border payments. It's not some store of value, kind of arbitrary value that is not pegged to anything. This is actually what legitimate financial institutions use, specifically for cross-border payments. So instead of days and dollars, it's seconds and cents. And that is the future, in my opinion.